Ryan, what do you think of my penthouse?
I think your penthouse looks awesome. I think your dude's hair is highly questionable.
Dude, what are you talking about? Look at this guy.
That guy.
He's like dressed for business.
You're still wearing starter pants.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay.
He's dressed for business, but
he knows how to get down.
He knows how to get down. Like he's like a good business dude.
He's like a club promoter.
I would be a part of this dude's gang. He looks persuasive.
You are running this gang, in fact. Yeah, that makes him all the more persuasive.
He looks persuasive.
This is Saints Row the Third, in case you were wondering.
Welcome to the row.
Or to Steelport, I guess.
This is how you work out. This is how you get stronger. This is not how you get stronger.
That's not how you get stronger.
But in real life, this would probably, swinging baseball bats in pools works pretty well. So
this is the third of Volition's increasingly weird gangster fantasy open world series, and I don't even know where to start, Jeff.
Let's just get out of here.
Okay. You got the
this
Vulture.
has become my favorite song in the game.
Yeah, I hear it a lot.
The menu. Yeah, we got the Vulture that's got some guns on it.
Let's back up here a second just to give some context. You're a few hours.
This is about 8 hours.
8 hours into the game.
We can actually check. We can bring up the phone here.
And so phone interface, and this is how you kind of access most of your core
No, I guess
stuff.
actually they keep stats here. No, where do they keep stats? Oh, it's in extras.
Yeah.
So there you go, 940.
Okay.
Or thereabouts.
There you go. You've done a fair number of the missions.
Yeah.
So we'll probably stay away from the story missions for this quick look.
Well, I mean, that's really the only mission I've got left is this one. You've played this mission. What do you think?
Yeah, without context, I don't know that would make a lot of sense. Let's
get paid.
Yeah. So there's a lot of systems going on in this game.
You know what system I'm into?
Yeah, I do, and that's jets.
Jets, the jets system.
You've got this dope VTOL jet, and this is not like a goofy post-game unlockable. This is something that you get via a story mission, and these things are around.
Yeah.
How do you flip upside down like that?
Yeah, you hold down both of the turn to the side buttons.
Oh, okay.
And it'll go upside down.
Cool. What you gonna do? Now you're flying.
Do some barnstorming.
Barnstorming. God, there's so much stuff to do in this game. Go into that bridge. Don't crash and go into that bridge. Nicely done. Jeff, when you're not doing story missions, do you no.
Yeah, that didn't go so great.
Hubris.
When I'm not doing story missions, what?
Do you do much of the? Have you done much of the side stuff?
No, I've done barely any of the side stuff because it was kind of the thing that drove me away from Saints Row 2. Was having to kind of complete all these tasks. Like, I'm not a big insurance fraud fan. The snatch, like the missions and stuff that they do. So I've been staying away from a lot of that stuff and focusing mostly on the story. But why don't we find a gang territory and take that over since we got this VTOL jet?
Yeah. Well, let's look at the map, but we could even just give a good idea of some of the stuff that you can get up to outside of the story missions in the game.
Yeah. So we've got these areas are controlled by gangs, as you see here, and
Decker's own that one,
and I've got 44% control here. I bought this meth lab, for example.
Yep.
And so just to be clear, you don't actually run a meth lab in this game, but you buy that territory. It's just they have a bunch of territories named a bunch of stuff that when you buy them, you get profit from them on an hourly basis. So you can actually buy businesses like these clothing stores and weapon stores and stuff like that. But
you're getting paid, and then you're also getting influence in that area.
Right.
So you can see like the purple on the map is kind of representing that, and so you're going to spread that both through buying businesses and also performing some of these side tasks.
Yeah. All right. Here's a gang operation here. Why don't we fly over there and clear it out?
Yeah. Clear out the corner. Have you got a favorite radio station?
I don't know. There's some really good stuff on this Adult Swim station with the announcer.
Oh, yeah. I actually, pretty early on, made myself a mixtape and have just been rocking that and really enjoying it.
The announcers are good. If you're not getting the announcers by doing that, I recommend turning off the mixtape thing and listening to the radio proper.
Well, it's just you just tap through it. It's not like a on-off.
Okay,
it's just like you can choose radio stations, or then at the end, there's past this station, there's a mixtape if you choose to make it. There's some good stuff on the rap station. Some good stuff on kind of their 80s, 90s station.
Yeah.
Oh,
I flew right over the spot. Whoa!
Just on a whim, you can just go from regular flying to VTOL. You're way off there. You're having too much fun flying.
Yeah, this thing goes deceptively quick. Like, it doesn't necessarily, you don't get a great sense of speed off of it when you're flying,
but
you
cover
some ground.
Let's get a little closer. You can see the dudes. There's the dudes.
There's the dudes.
So is this luchadors? I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is the wrestling mask gang.
What happened there?
And you blew up the thing in the middle.
Oh.
All right.
There's that gang operation cleared out.
Suffice to say, you do not start off with a VTOL jet, and it is very much
But you do start out with Predator missiles straight out of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You ran right into that.
We got to get out of this. Oh, man.
You should have.
I was hitting triangle to get out, but he did not make it out in time. So that'll cost me $500. And get me on the ground, which is where I was headed anyway.
Let's go do that story mission.
I did not know that there were human shields in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, duh. I didn't know you could get them that way, I guess I should say.
That's kind of one of the core things they teach you early on. This is not really a open world game where you have to worry about, like, I'm going to upset the cops.
Why did that box fall out of the sky?
I think a car hit it and it physicsed.
What?
It was flying up. This intersection's bad news.
Let's go on a mission here.
Actually, wait. Before we go on the mission, let's look at the Saints book thing, 'cause this is another spot.
Okay, so this kind of side stuff, your assassinations, vehicle thefts, and challenges where it's like, do X number of things. Destroy some boats.
Yeah, the challenges, a lot of it's just kind of like the stuff that's going to happen along the way.
Yeah.
Some of it you will have to seek out, but...
Yeah. I've not done any vehicle surfing. I did some streaking, though.
So while you're making all this money, which you can get off businesses, doing missions, doing stuff out of the Saints book, you can pour that into a number of different things, but I've been putting a lot of mine into the upgrade system here.
So I've been putting mine into buying more businesses so that I can make more money.
Yeah.
So that I'll eventually just buy all these upgrades. But yeah, I've been buying a lot of them along the way, like the ability to dual wield pistols. Some of these you get as a part of the story.
Yep.
Like the ability to buy upgrades, which is kind of a weird thing to put on there. Faster health regen. Take less damage from
damage
so
reduction or immunity.
I'm gonna just buy this.
Okay.
So we can show what level 4 bullet damage is. You will not take any damage from bullets. You have to be level 48 to even do that, so it's not something that's going to happen anytime soon.
You're at 23.
But that's kind of the sort of game this is that it's eventually just going to be kind of nuts. It's nuts along the way, but then you start out with Predator missiles, and you get a VTOL jet, and eventually you won't take any damage from bullets. Like they're kind of just crafting something that is fun first, I guess.
And like game second.
Yeah. So kind of just giving you a lot of really weird stuff to go do.
The Saints Row series has always, like, more than its contemporaries, it has always embraced the kind of the sandbox nature of the format. Of, like, let's just give you the craziest things and let you go get nuts with them. Give you a couple of, some framework, some activities to focus that with, but mostly it's just how crazy can things get.
Yeah. And they'll get pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially on this mission. Let's get it on. I guess.
All right, I've not seen this mission at all yet, so I'm pretty excited to see what's up. So as I guess we should maybe set up part of the story a little bit here. As part of all the gang violence in this area, there's now a force called Stag,
kind of a Homeland Security,
like super soldier armored dudes.
Yes, they are to Homeland Security what the Third Row Saints are to street gangs.
Yeah.
which is overblown and insane.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't we get a car?
You gonna call a car?
I want my car.
Okay. What car are you driving?
This Raycaster.
So you get these just by like picking up cars
And parking them in your garage.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get cars through the missions, through the story.
Yeah.
You got a ninja on your team.
Yeah, Ninja brought me my car.
Yeah.
You know.
You could do some
Gang shit.
Yeah. We should get back to a safe house at some point. Show some of the customization things that are there. You've got spikes on your wheels.
That's good for popping tires. It's just a real dick move.
Oh. Going the wrong way, but that's okay.
I'm just popping some tires. I like that you can hear them pop. Also, I've reinforced the heck out of this car, so it's not going to really blow up easily. I really like that they draw the turns in the world, like a driving game.
Yeah.
It makes this GPS stuff a lot easier, and they've kind of solved that problem of, a lot of these games you just kind of stare at the map.
And it does seem pretty smart, the mapping system.
Sometimes it'll take a little too long to update
change,
your route
yeah.
if you go off course. I popped that guy's tires.
One thing I will say, Saints Row the Third is not, which is elegant.
I think so. A lot of the systems in place are very elegant, but it's an open world game.
It's extremely brutal.
Stuff
and,
happens.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Gangsters in space.
Also, the Third Row Saints are international superstars in this game. If you didn't already know that going in, they have gone so far from the street gang trying to take over the neighborhood, fighting other gangs. Right. Like you're now dressed up as supporting comic book characters from Nightblade.
Okay.
Which is the I believe either movie or TV series that
it's a TV series because they talk about buying seasons of it.
Yeah, that this actor who has been involved with the Saints previously plays, and he is the mascot for STAG, which is this fake Homeland Security organization. So to try and undermine STAG, we're going to go and kidnap the actor who plays Nightblade. Oh, also, he's got a real hard thing for Shandy, one of your gang members.
All right. We're on our way. I can pop tires the whole time. So there's 6 voices to choose from, 3 male, 3 female. Which
and
one
zombie.
Yes, and zombie, which I don't even know.
I hear that there is a part of this game that is real extra special when you use the zombie voice.
No guns.
Don't worry.
Okay, I still do, in fact, have all my guns.
You're just not to the gun part yet.
Okay. Yeah, how's she just...
It's like some sort of battle nun.
Okay, battle nun. I like it.
Hello, pretty lady.
We're here for the Nightblade shoot.
Yeah, go in.
I'm gonna lie, but this whole thing was a stunt for Pierce to see your tits. It's actually working.
I don't care if it works or not. I'm not making going out like this a habit.
See, you're already making nun jokes. I knew you'd get into this.
I hate you.
So you're playing as the kind of default male voice.
Yeah.
I have been using the default female voice, and that line is delivered a little bit differently as the female, and I actually think a little bit funnier. But so far, this
Yeah,
guy's...
so these are the basic stag soldiers here. So they're all kind of...
And they're carrying laser rifles.
Laser rifles, by the way.
Which you have.
Yes, I mean, you know, that's... Why wouldn't I? I've killed a lot of these dudes and taken their guns.
Looks like the right place.
And that sort of thing. As you kind of find guns in the world, you can grab them out of your crib at any time. Same deal with cars. You bring them to your crib, and you can recall that car at any time.
Can't make my wife jealous.
You guys want to do some warm-up before we shoot? You look familiar.
Really?
Let's get out of here.
Again, the elegant plan designs of the Saints.
Oh, wait, can I go back the other way?
No.
Here? Let's see it.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way you want to go.
And if he isn't,
Call me an airstrike.
See, these guys take some
Yeah,
bullets
they take a
to
couple
take
of shots,
down.
for sure.
Oh, yeah, all right, hello.
There is a
Oh,
fair
Jesus.
amount of gunplay in this game.
I can run a little bit, okay. Recharging health, so we can
Yeah.
kind of hang out back here and everything will be fine.
Also,
I
the
upgraded
game-
these pistols to have exploding bullets. I'm gonna give that a shot.
Also, the game seems to checkpoint pretty liberally as well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
that-
that's
yeah.
well, yeah,
that's way better.
that seems yeah.
Let's do that going forward. Seems like it's knocking the armor clean off of him.
What the? Why
Don't.
is there a mostly naked woman inside this building?
I don't. Do you see a lot of just costume mascots out on the street?
Not
in this
a ton.
Game? I see a lot.
I mean, I've definitely seen them, but
I feel like there have been times where you getting lit up here.
whoa,
Now you're inside this cubicle.
that's bad. I need to duck.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
taking a city. Yeah, a couple of dead. It really worked out. All right, you wanna play? What are you waiting for? Kill this guy!
You got a good little score multiplying kill streak going on over there.
Yeah. All right, lady, you need to get out of the way of this door. Man, it's hard when you're moving this slow to get out of the way of all these shots, and these guys hit pretty hard. What's going on here? Hey, lady.
Not me!
All right. Let's motor.
Ah, screw 'em. That explosive shot's pretty great, though.
Yeah. That's the level 4 pistol upgrade. Just buy those. So yeah, there are things you can do along the way, to including buying the gun stores and some other story stuff you can do to make your weapon upgrades cheaper. And so far that's paid off pretty well, I think, because some of the weapon upgrades are pretty useful.
Take that, riot shield.
I'm gonna say get a level 4 pistol because that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'm seeing the appeal.
All right, we need to get back here and not get shot for a couple of seconds. Oh, I'm still getting shot. I'm still getting shot. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's
okay. It'll checkpoint you here.
yeah. Let me try the SMG. I have upgraded that stuff a little bit too. SMG upgrades are armor piercing, which doesn't seem to be as effective.
It seems like it's a
as
better
pistol.
mid-range, yeah.
I'm getting the crap shot out of me here. Okay.
Maybe we should sit in a circle and talk this over.
So normally you can use that human shield mechanic to kind of take some of the heat off and recover health if you need to. Or, you know, if you're finding that it's just taking too many bullets to kill a guy, you can snap their necks once you grab them.
Yeah.
And you can grab everybody except for the specialists, which is, you know, just about anybody. Oh, man. And I've purchased upgrades both to get faster health regen and more health. Alright, come on.
That guy's got a rocket. He bounces around all crazy.
Focus. What would Johnny do?
All right.
Damn it. Don't worry. Face is insured. Those guys look mean.
Oh, I was gonna say you should show the running entry.
Oh, yeah.
If you hold down the LB button, it allows you to sprint. It also just makes most of your activities better.
They refer to it as the awesome button in a lot of the marketing for the game,
Yeah.
which is you know, it's the run button really. But if you do, you know, running car jacks, running melee attacks, you can imagine exaggerated versions of that stuff.
Wait, what? Why? You're never gonna get away with this. Right? Stag, my agent, and the Night Ladettes. They'll come looking for me. Shawnee's here? I'll play your game.
Jesus. So I stole one of those and parked it in my garage, so I can call out one of those stag vehicles with the ridiculous turret on it, which is fun to use. Oh, that's bad. No, that's okay. That's not where we are.
This guy's got a real like Race Bannon / guy
Yeah.
from Avatar vibe going on here.
I assure you, ma'am, we'll get him back.
Get paid, get respect.
Mad respect
What
bonus.
is what is the? Oh wow, 35%, pretty good.
Yeah.
So respect will like at certain respect levels, you're going to unlock access to upgrades. Do you know if there's other stuff that gets throttled by that?
I thought that maybe the story mission progress would be. That's how they've done it in past games, but I haven't run into that problem of like, now you need to go do side stuff for a couple hours before you get to do
More story
any
things.
story stuff.
What you got there?
That's a
Well, that's not. Let's not go into it. Just smashes the glass.
if there's someone in the car, he kicks them out of the car.
So ridiculous.
And thrown into the back of the vehicle. At this time,
Well, Jeff, what else do you want to show here?
I'm trying to think. Why don't we go do a side activity? Let's go do mayhem. Oh wait, get paid. Yeah, stacking it up. Oh, we leveled, so we have some new upgrades. Or no, I guess maybe I just bought some upgrades, and now that we have more upgrades.
So you haven't gone deep into the homey stuff, but
Yeah, I haven't bought a lot of this stuff because you can call people to be with you, but I
well, you also don't have to call them. You can just like hit up on the D-pad to whistle when there are other gang members nearby, and they'll just start rolling with you.
yeah, exactly. So, do you know this notoriety wipes? Have you gotten into this at all?
No, I
I'm
haven't.
curious
spent
to
money
know
on that.
if it's a one-time use or if it just gives you the ability to make a phone call. And
It seems like it's a one. I would expect that it's a one-time thing for that cost.
well, we need to find out. We need to find out right now. All right. Is there anything else we can buy here? I got 12 grand. I could reduce explosive damage, reduce. I don't have enough for that.
For fire, vehicle 2.
All right, explosive damage seems useful.
But yeah, so you can from the you saw in that gang menu here for the upgrades, you can upgrade the number of followers that you can have on you,
Yeah.
their stats, what weapons they come with. You see, there's also some named characters in here.
Just
you
over the
get
course
those,
over the course of the story,
and then you can call those dudes in.
you get guys like Zemos. We'll call Zemos.
You can call Zemos, party with him.
I would love to party with Zemos.
Zemos talks in autotune,
By the way,
and check out his whip.
I'll drive the Zemos' car.
I love that the street sign just says Syndicate Tower.
Yeah. Syndicate being the evil crime syndicate.
Yes.
That is kind of the crux of the story.
Kind of everyone is an evil organization in this game. I don't think there are any non-evil organizations as far as I can tell. You can do some mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go find a good mayhem spot. That's insurance fraud, trailblazing, escort.
Unknown, escort, trailblazing.
So none of those. I saw a mayhem on the map earlier.
Trafficking.
Tank mayhem.
Tank mayhem.
Okay.
Well, there's one. Yeah, you haven't done either of those. That works. There's one closer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go back to the map.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll roll around.
Steelport's a real weird town. Like, in some ways, they try and frame it as kind of the, like, grimy, post-industrial American every town.
Yeah.
Like, half Detroit, half Chicago. But then there's, like, just these garish touches all over the place. It's like entire sides of buildings covered in like, moving LCD screens and just some real ostentatious architecture.
I think you could describe the entire game that way to some extent of just, real garish in spots, but deliberately so.
Yeah.
And it's real effective. So Tank Mayhem is pretty much exactly what you think it is. I'll get a tank.
It caused some mayhem. So we need to make $400,000 in property damage here
Yeah,
before
and there's these targets over here will give you kind of bonus money when you kill them. So they give you some stuff to aim at.
You can get a little health upgrade there.
Yeah.
For your tank.
So they're on the other side of that building. So let's get up here. Oh, God. These guys can get bent as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, goddamn helicopters.
Dude, this is a resilient vehicle right there. I think we've reached a point where, like enough time has passed and Grand Theft Auto has become such a different thing that this doesn't even feel like that anymore. A lot of people, when Saints Row first came out, there were a lot of people just like, oh, it's so obviously ripping off Grand Theft Auto.
Well,
but they flipped it stylistically in such a weird way now that, and Grand Theft Auto has become something so different and so serious that
it almost feels like this game is picking up and then extrapolating from San Andreas. Like that's the end of where it was, taking inspiration from Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
And it's just tweaked it and perverted it into its own bizarre thing from there. Like, this is pretty recognizable as just kind of
open city crime game.
Early GTA mayhem, But there's so much to the story and
it just doesn't feel like it. And then they've found a story style that I think really fits for a game this weird.
Yeah,
it's a weird ass game. The story's really funny and like really specific in a lot of ways that it's like kind of don't. It's kind of a hard quick look to do because there's so many things I would love to tell you about this game that just seem. Well, this is a lot of it's stuff that I'm already past in the story, so it would be difficult.
But when you
to show
say it out loud,
my current save,
it's like that sounds really dumb. But
yeah, it's a lot of stuff that sounds. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm out of time.
Yeah, not quite close though.
Less talking, more shooting next time, I guess.
There's a handful of those activities. I haven't spent a ton of time doing that side stuff either. That guy's stuck in the ground. Still stuck in the ground.
Jesus.
It's a nightmarish world.
He's like a human wavy tube man.
These stag guys don't like what you're doing to this corpse.
What? Leave me alone, you fuck faces, dicks. Come on. Ah!
You're surrounded here. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here.
Hey guys, that's that's not gonna be enough to take them all out.
Oh.
If I throw an electric grenade at them and run.
Oh,
no, didn't make it.
Not quite. Let's go back to your crib. I want to look at some of the customization stuff. There's also garages that you can go to get stuff for your cars. There's a plastic surgeon where you can at any time completely redo the look of your guy
And gender.
Yeah, you can do gender
and voice,
appearance
too.
and voice. Everything about your character
just-
you can change on the fly at any time. There's clothing stores. There is a Saints Row clothing store, Planet Saint,
Right.
or Planet Saints, that you can go to get Saints Row branded
I should
gear.
have tried this.
I wonder if the stag guys count as cops.
They do, because you get cop heat
Okay.
from them.
So do we have a crib that we can get to nearby?
So I can't call them again, but it looks like it's on a timer because I can't call Zemos either.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's awesome.
That's better.
Wow. Yeah, we should get to a crib. What's going to be the nearest one? Where are we? Okay,
You're
we're
up
up
there,
here.
so go to HQ where we were, or
Buy the boat dock. I think I have enough money for it now.
well, it would be on the way anyway. Let's go. Yeah, clothing stores, like tattoo places.
Peace. I like the way the driving handles for the most part. It's
Yeah, you don't use the brake, you use the e-brake.
yeah.
Real slidey. Because that brake will stop you pretty quick. But I'm at the point in the game where I'm flying everywhere. Like now that I have.
Are you calling a helicopter homie to go to get a helicopter delivered to you, or how are you? Because there's no fast travel back to base.
No, you gotta go. Well, I find that I'm ending missions often at a base. Like if I'm just sticking to story stuff, I'm ending missions back at a crib.
Because not every one of your cribs has a helipad at it.
No,
So
Watch where you're going.
there's let's stop at Planet Saints. I just love back up a little bit. I love just the way this store looks compared to everything around it. just off, just like Scarface's wet dream.
and here you can change into any of the clothes that you own or buy more. The more clothes you buy, the more respect you get.
And you can save outfits, and there's a
You can upload them to the community site or download them into the game. Because they put out a separate character creator that people have been effing around with for a while. I don't know. I think I uploaded the starting suit just to get a trophy. I broke this whole thing. Great.
Mine keeps. Yeah.
Game's not out yet.
Game's not out yet, so I've been having some issues with it retaining that information, but this is all the stuff that this is your wardrobe, outfit, and that thing.
Okay.
But you can buy individual pieces here. You can buy a mocap suit. That's awesome.
This is not actually
That's
a person.
that's not a dude.
Though you find living dudes that are like this just out on the street.
Yes.
As part of your whole "there are mascots everywhere" thing.
Wearing energy drink costumes for an energy drink based on your street gang.
Oh. So a lot of the businesses have this too, where you just run up and...
Now you own a boat dock.
Oh, does that mean I can store boats now?
Probably.
Oh man.
Let's go down to the boat dock.
All right, where's the... Okay, it's over here, huh? So that was me holding down the run button while jumping.
You've got some boats. Wait, let's before you run off. Let's look at some of the crib stuff.
I did not see any
I guess
sort of...
This is just a garage.
This might just be just a garage, because I didn't see any sort of...
Is there a cab that we can get to, or a crib that we can get to via water here?
No. At least not easily. We can get close to one and then warp to shore, maybe. I don't want to go to that one. Yeah, we go to the... No, the gym's not going to have the stuff we want.
Yeah, we
we need to go there.
We need to go to HQ. Oh.
So, yeah, anytime you find yourself in the water, warp back to shore. The systems seem built to make it a pleasant and relatively easy experience. I mean, there are missions that are tricky, and occasionally you do run into that open world thing of something really messed up happened, and now I can't finish this mission.
Or just the, I'm in the middle of nowhere, I gotta get a car.
Yeah.
But you can call a car, like, that's not hard to do.
Yep.
There's not really, it'd be nice if there was a little more fast travel, but I can't say that's really impacted my enjoyment of the experience.
I think, if like fast travel would be nice if you could like almost just fast travel between cribs.
Yeah.
Because then you could just warp to the crib that has the stronghold you're looking to upgrade, or the one with the helipad or whatever. Take that, fool. Okay. So, in a crib, you can access the crib menu.
That same
so
wardrobe
if you have these things here, yeah, the same wardrobe options. You can't buy clothes here, but
You can do upgrades for your for pretty much everything here. So a lot of the weapons can be upgraded
that's the only melee.
that you have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are others.
The saves I pulled down out of the cloud are not my latest because I bought a level 2 baseball bat before saving it last time.
But if you dive into one of these, then you can see some of the upgrade options. No, the upgrade stuff you only do at the
gun store,
the
yeah.
gun
But
store.
you can see kind of the stuff that I've purchased. I mean, so you don't start out with laser weapons. You end up, kind of working your way up through assault rifles.
But it's not too long
But
before
it's
you
not
have
that long before you have it, yeah. And then special weapons, that's
like that. Reaper
drone,
kind of-
RC. You take control of cars and control it, which I haven't really done much of yet, and a sniper rifle. This thing has infinite ammo and is ridiculous, so I've been going with that. And also
then-
customize the gang, so guys that pull up and deliver cars or pull up to give you assistance, you can kind of set what they are and which vehicles they'll show up in.
This will also be like when you start seeing your gang out on the street. This will be representative of what they look like.
Yeah.
And there's you got 4 slots here, and you can choose from a bunch of different. These are just like the starting.
And as you take over the gangs, you can add them to your gang. So they're kind of default models.
Yeah.
Get in there.
You can't. What's interesting is that there's actually within each of these individual slots.
Yeah.
It's kind of random.
Well, you can set it to random.
No, I mean what you actually get specifically on that dude. So go to Saint, and then go to go up. That one.
Oh, okay. So
That one. There's a couple of them that kind of have a few random
different
parts.
styles within. Oh, that's cool.
But what's weird is that if you like, this guy's pretty much always this way. But like, yeah, Saint 6 there. Like, I really wanted to have the guy that had the do-rag on.
Pro tip,
And
Saint 6.
And sometimes I would select it here, and it would have the mask there. And then if you hit X, you saw his hair color actually change between there and there, which is kind of weird. But yeah, there is a little bit of randomness to even kind of the archetypes that you're choosing from here.
Do you want this guy in your gang?
No,
I don't think so.
no, I don't get down with clubbers.
No, I get down with ninjas.
I guess, Jeff, that's a taste of Saints Row the Third. It's even much crazier than anything that we've shown here.
Yeah, there's some things that you should probably see for yourself.
Like we've shown kind of a lot of the architecture and the framework for this, and shown one of the missions, which was not one of the most exciting missions necessarily, but I show off some of the gunplay, which is good. Some of the vehicles here.
There's
a lot of good stuff.
So these are in the order that I acquired them.
Yeah.
So this was the first car I found on the street when I started playing the game.
Nice.
And then the second one was a cop car. It's like, I'm steal a cop car. I should probably get that in my garage early. And then from there, just cop bike, and then some of the gang vehicles that some of the other gangs drive. Stole some of those. Why not? Why not a fire truck? Yeah. Well,
I haven't stolen any cars.
Street sweeper. That's one of the first things I did, because I remember from previous games, it's like I want to be able to have a lot of cars to choose from. Drove that back from one of the assassination missions. Yeah, stolen ambulance.
So, Saints Row the Third coming to systems to Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and personal computers.
I'm gonna jump out of a plane.
Okay,
I'm gonna jump out of a plane. Do a little parachuting here.
Do it.
And then we'll call it a day.
Yeah. Oh, that's awfully high.
That's a good point, DJ. All right, screw it.
I didn't even realize you could do this.
So once you've opened your parachute, you can set a base jump target, and now you have to try and land in it, and you get respect for landing in it.
But only if you keep your chute open.
Or I can just do this and say screw it, and then open another parachute.
And then reset your base jumping target.
Yeah.
So this is something that was in Saints Row 2 that was a little more formalized. And I appreciate that they've made it kind of just on the fly.
Is that my
like
jet?
this.
That's my jet.
I think that might be your jet.
Let's see if we can catch up with it.
No, it's going way faster than you are. It crashed.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Let's see if we can stick the landing.
Got to kind of pull back here for a slow drop if I want to try and make it.
Oh,
no.
Too slow.
I screwed up. Oh. Yeah.
I can't believe someone's organized a pro syndicate rally downtown. You gonna put a stop to that shit or what?
All right.
So that's a random thing that happens. That'll be on the map. You can go. You can opt to go bust up random things, sort of almost like the San Andreas like territory takeover stuff,
Right.
where they will strike back against things that you own. And that's just that's another one of the things that happens in this damn game.
Yeah, there's a lot to keep you occupied in this game. I will definitely say that.
Yeah, I've found it pretty enjoyable so far, and we'll have a review next week.
Indeed. So yeah, Saints Row the Third out next Tuesday on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC.
Yep.